So you're considering a move to the San Francisco Bay Area and looking at cities like Alamo, California? Well, in today's video, we're going to be going over all about Alamo, California and everything you need to know. So stay tuned. What's up, guys? This is Rachel Capel, realtor in the East Bay Area. If you want to know all things San Francisco Bay related, this is a channel for you. If you want to know what it's like eating, playing, having fun, living, and relocating to the Bay, we got you covered in this channel. So make sure to click that subscribe button down below. Hit the like buttons if you're getting value, and make sure to reach out to us because we can help answer questions. We have a lot of people reaching out every single week wanting to know about the San Francisco Bay Area, what it's like living here and relocating, and we absolutely love it. Numbers are above, contact information is below, so let us know if you have questions. We're happy to help and make your move to the San Francisco Bay smooth and easy. All right, so you're thinking about San Francisco Bay Area and maybe considering Alamo, California as a place to relocate to? Well, in today's video, we're going to get after all the things that you need to know about living in Alamo, California. So let's get into this video right now. All right, now let's get on to this video and everything you need to know about living in Alamo, California. So as you can see here, this is a map of Alamo. Let me zoom out so you can see the whole Bay Area here and where Alamo is located. You can see San Francisco is right here. Oakland is right here. These are the two major airports. There's going to be San Jose Airport down here, but we're not going to talk about that because it doesn't pertain. You're going to fly into one of these two airports if you are going to be considering and or wanting to visit and live in Alamo, which is right here. So Alamo basically borders Walnut Creek. It's in between Walnut Creek and Danville. It is a very small town. Okay, so it's about 28 miles from San Francisco, but it is like in traffic kind of brutal. And actually, I think let's talk about traffic. If you want to go, this is waze.com. And if we use this for traffic and stuff like that. So if you're leaving, it's flying into Oakland Airport. It's going to be the closest airport to Alamo. And it's about, looks like right now, 30 minutes, anywhere 30 to 36 minutes. But in traffic, it could be double that if, you know, like 45 minutes to an hour. So if you're going to San Francisco, it'll for sure be an hour because Alamo's right here. Like you see Danville. And then the airport for San Francisco is right here, SFO. So you're going to have like a good, let's see if I can click on it. Yeah, 40 minutes to an hour. And so right now there's no traffic because it's 1:14 in the middle of the week. But that is just something to take note of if you're flying in and out of Alamo. So let's go over and talk a little bit about Alamo and how you get there. You basically, if you're coming from San Francisco, you're going to take 80 to basically the 24, which is right here. You're going to connect right there, and you're going to go 580 to 24. And you're going to go along 24 through the Caldecott Tunnel, and then you're going to hit 680 south, and that'll take you into Alamo. And as you go down 680 south, you'll hit Danville, and San Ramon are the next towns down there, and then Dublin. So Alamo is a very small, quaint, beautiful town. It's actually one of the most, if not the most expensive in the East Bay area currently. Orinda used to be. Lafayette is pretty close in Moraga, but Alamo seems to be beating out everybody these days. And I believe the reason why is it's because it's just super beautiful town. It's a very small, super quaint town, surrounded by all this greenery and the Los Trampas Wilderness Park, the trees. It's just a really, really gorgeous town. Now, Alamo does not have a really great downtown. Its downtown is going to be very small and pretty much non-existent. You're going to probably go to Danville if you really want some action, or to Walnut Creek. That's what people normally do. And the cool thing is, I mean, Walnut Creek has a BART station, so Danville and Alamo don't have BART stations, so people often go to Walnut Creek or like Lafayette, depending. I don't know how they commute, but those are the two next closest BART stations. So you have to definitely drive into Alamo. The homes are beautiful and, you know, unique and very expensive because the schooling here in Alamo is amazing. You know, they have great parks, but the schooling is going to be excellent in Alamo. The high school is going to be Monte Vista, which is actually in Danville. So You can see it right there. And there's a couple different elementary schools you can look into if you're considering elementary. The parks are great. We love these parks. Hat McGee is one of my favorite parks in the area to play with the kiddos. They've got a little water park there. And actually, let's see if we can take a look at the park here. Hat McGee Ranch. It's really cute. I've done a couple of videos that you can check out. That you can see, but it's got a little water kind of park thing for the littles. This is a smaller kids park. Bigger kids go to Heather Farms. So little guys will come here. There's a really cool little garden. You can have a lot of activities, volleyball, soccer, you name it out here, do picnics. This is actually older picture of the park. They have a new structure. And this is all cleaned up, but this still looks the same. So really pretty. A lot of kids come here to do their portraits, their senior portraits and family portraits. It's just really cute. So funny, they don't have updated pictures. So you'll have to definitely check out my videos on Danville. They'll go over and show you images of the new version of the park because it's totally renovated now. Those are all old pictures. See how pretty it is? It's so nice. This is old. This is not what it looks like now. It's all modern and new and cool toys or cool like play structures, you name it. So yeah, lots of dogs, lots of kids playing, super fun. You know, great place to go and hang out with fam, but they love this in the summertime. So one thing about this particular park in the summer is because California is always on water watch. You got to see if these are working because sometimes they'll shut them off because of the droughts, how bad it gets. But you just call the city of Danville and they'll tell you if it's open. So Hat McGee is great. There's Las Trampas Regional Park. There's a ton of hiking up here. Diablo Foothills Regional Park. Lots of hiking and different things that you can do. Rock City Park here. There's also the Athenian School, which is a private school, which is an amazing school too. Really expensive. Some people do put their kiddos into that. Just depends on how much money you have. We've got Scarlet Wines Family Cellars here. So it's a small, quaint little town. Good restaurants, not many. I pulled up some restaurants to show you here. Obviously, you've got Peasants Courtyard. I have not, to be quite honest with you, I've not gone to any of these restaurants just because Alamo is not a place I would say, oh, I'm going to go have dinner in Alamo. It's just rather go to Walnut Creek, San Francisco, Napa. But these restaurants, EJ Fare, I have been in Concord. It's very good. Yeah, so we've got Magui Mexican restaurant here and Peasants Courtyard. Now, I believe this Peasant and the Pear. I think it is, right? Am I wrong? The Peasants Courtyard. Sorry, no, Peasant and the Pear is different. So I've been to Peasant and the Pear. I have not been to Peasants Courtyard. But looks like they all have good stars, 4 stars at least. Let's look at 9. 9 4 stars. Again, like I said, 4 stars. I'd rather go to a 5-star personally if I'm going to be going out and spending money because I have a little one and I don't want to deal with him at the restaurant because I'm annoyed with kids at restaurants. I'd rather just eat at home. But yeah, so there is a little bit of a downtown there in Alamo, not huge, but again, this is why you have to come to us because we can give you the lowdown of where to live and what is going to be the best thing for you and your family. Now let's see, we've got some B-roll coming up at the end of this video to kind of show you a little bit more, B-roll footage of what the houses look like in Alamo, but just know, I believe the average price point here is definitely going to be in the high millions. So like 1.8 and up to 2-3 million. So just depending on the location, but you're going to have excellent schooling here. You're going to have a gorgeous backdrop and you're going to love Alamo. I'm telling you right now, let's take a look at some of these pictures. I don't think anyone's ever said Alamo sucks. Maybe they said it's racist. Who knows? People always like to say that things are racist in California. Don't get me started. But yeah, these are some pretty pictures of what it looks like in Alamo. I mean, it is a beautiful country-esque Mount Diablo. That's not Alamo. But you can do horseback riding. There are just a plethora of things to do. Look, you see the house right there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful area, Danville and Alamo. So I highly recommend it. Reach out to us if you have questions. We definitely can help you kind of navigate the waters here, but this is what your view is going to be like if you're going to be living in this area. So, and you'll love it. It's quieter town, something you need to notate if that is going to be an issue for you and you want to have, you know, a nightlife. Alamo might not be the place for you, but this is what it can look like in certain areas. So I definitely recommend it. All right, so there you have it. Everything you need to know about living in Alamo, California. If you want to relocate to the Bay Area, we got you covered. So make sure to reach out. Information above and below. Subscribe, hit that like button if you're getting value, and definitely share with other people if you want to let them know about living in Alamo. We got you covered when moving to the San Francisco Bay Area. So just reach out. The only thing that's missing from this beautiful sunny state of California is you and your beautiful home. So we look forward to seeing you here. Until next time, guys. Bye. So you're considering a move or potentially buying and or getting a